out of here.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
I feel like you're saying going too far is the point. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's why you're there. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to because we're being honest. People are talking about that joke. Talk about his set.
Kev, what? Talk about the set. Yeah, talk about the set as a whole. No, dude, you can have a great set, which Tony didn't. I don't know. He was just Tony being Tony. Like, Tony Hinchcliffe is an offensive dude that rides on offensive humor because he doesn't really have anything else, right? That's what a lot of right-wing comedians really do. They just go and make fun of minorities and make fun of like just the lefty and this and that. But like their jokes are not really original. Like they don't have that muscle to come up with an original good joke. They talk about that stuff, but they disguise it as humor when it really is. It's just lazy jokes, you know. Honesty, they're kind of trash. It's like there's nothing original. There's nothing behind it. It's just like, oh my god, this like it's such an innovative joke, or like such like I never really thought about it this way. Nah, dude, they all make the same stupid jokes about the same people. That's what their jokes are, like kicking other people down. There's nothing else to their humor, and people of that audience, they eat that shit up. But the audience for the roast wasn't that, so that's why it didn't make sense that Tony Hinchcliffe was there in the first place. Come on, dude, read the room, Kevin. Read the freaking room, Kev.
Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set, or one of the best sets, between Tony and Cheryl.
No. The best set was The Rock. The Rock executed that perfect. I'm sorry. The Rock killed it. At the end, killed it. He, to me, had the best set. Chelsea had a pretty decent set. There was a couple other people. Like Jeff Ross had a decent set. Not his best work, but, Jeff Ross is like, his mid work is pretty great when it comes to roasts. But to say that Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set, no, that's an opinion. Just like me saying that The Rock had the best set, that's my opinion. That's not a fact. Everything is subjective, especially when it comes to humor. So you saying, I'm like, oh my god, well, Tony Hinchcliffe had the best set, so say the set. But like, dude, the joke is part of the set. So I'm judging the set based, including this joke. So what are we talking about? Like, of course he's going to defend that because he can't say anything negative about it because he pre-approved everything. Like, he pre-approved the whole thing. You can't, I'd say, oh, you know what? I can't be mad at Tony. He can't be mad at Tony. He okayed the joke, period. That's why he can't say anything about the set, the joke, or any of that. That's why people were sort of like backlashing at Kevin because it's like, yo, you knew the joke was coming and you cleared it anyway.
And I would say Naeem had a really strong set.
Naeem had a very strong set. I was laughing out loud at Tony until that joke.
Until the joke.
But not even just that joke. I don't like when people joke about violent, tragic death. I liked Pete's set, and then I was like, why you had to say anything about Charlie Kirk?
Pete had a great set too. Pete had a Charlie Kirk joke.
Pete did have a great set.
Would I tell those jokes? No. But do I get why they're being told? Mm-hmm. Yes. Like, I'm not looking at Pete crazy. I'm not looking at Tony crazy. Like, that's what, I know what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. I know your style of comedy.
But this is a roast. This is the roast of Kevin Hart. And he's right. We know their style of comedy. So we didn't expect anything else from Tony Hinchcliffe. Let's face it, we didn't. You knew that it was going to be some super offensive racial humor. From Tony Hinchcliffe, shocking. Yeah, I know. That's why people are mad at you, Kev. He should not have been on the roast. Like, if he was actually a good dude and a decent dude, people would not give him so much flack. But Tony is known to be a racist guy. A racist guy making a racist joke at a black comedian's roast is a bad look, Kev. It's a bad look. Like, I understand defending comedy, but keep those comedians over there. A lot of the lineup wasn't great. The roast lineup just wasn't great to begin with, but whatever.